I'm with defending champion Joe Fenlon for Aqua Blue team at the 2013 National Road Race Championship Veterans Race. Joe, any thoughts about today?
The circuit on a whole probably doesn't suit any of the guys that was up last year, so I think the plan this year is to it's more of an attacking early and probably instigate a move, trying to get a couple of people up the road. As I said, the last 7 to 8k of it is nearly downhill, so I'm afraid if we come in a bunch sprint, it's not going to be too good. It could be anyone's game today.
Would there be anybody today you'd be watching?
Yeah, well, I suppose earlier on the race, like there's the strong guys like the big Swinand. There's a couple of new guys in there as well. I hear Hugh Mulhearne is a vet this year. He's a good man.
The 2013 edition of the Veterans National Road Race title in Carlingford saw the biggest field of this weekend at 134 entries. Pre-race favourites including defending champion Joe Fenlon of Aqua Blue, Greg Swinand of Usher Irish Road Club, as well as Derek Joyce Galway Bay and Hugh Mulhearne of Tipperary Ivor Produce. With 8 laps of a 14.4 kilometre route to be completed, the fast back part of the circuit saw the field split early on as the bunch raced at speeds of over 75 kilometres per hour. Tony Brady of Franco Bicycle Racing and Greg Swinand of Usher Irish Road Club were a constant sight at the head of the race, and when a group of 11 formed, the duo continued to drive the break. The leading group consisted of Derek Joyce, Greg Swinand, John Murray, Peter Rimmer, Des Woods, Cathal Smith, Joe Fenlon, Tony Brady, Hugh Mulhearne and John Havron. Their lead quickly went out as they all worked well together through the middle part of the race. With 2 laps remaining in the race, the bunch was clearly animated as a small group of 6, including Mark Kiernan and John Horgan, tried to bridge the gap. Into the final lap, Greg Swinand attacked with Hugh Mulhearne in tow. Their gap hovered at 16 seconds, and despite a big effort by defending champion Joe Fenlon to get across, it eventually went out to 28 seconds. Mulhearne was determined to take it to a sprint, and into the final kilometre he kept Swinand tight to the barriers. Sensing victory, Mulhearne jumped with 150 metres to go, and with Swinand having to work hard to get around him, it was Mulhearne who took the win and the national title, with Swinand a fine second and Derek Joyce from Galway third. Newry Wheelers took the team classification with Des Woods, Conor Quinn, Kevin Lynch and Peter McConville.
And with 2013 National Vets Champion Hugh Mulhearne from the Ivory Carrick Produce Wheelers. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling elated now, a bit tired, but I'm elated. That was a hard day's racing today, but I'm delighted.
There's some epic racing out the road there. I see Greg was constantly attacking. What was your thoughts coming in there in the last K?
Well, Greg and myself seemed to go away on the hard section there the last lap, and he was very strong riding up and over with him, just the two of us. I felt if I could stay with him and get it to a sprint, I was confident in taking it, but actually doing it was another thing. He had a few digs at me in the road, but I managed to stay with him, and I was probably in the wrong place leading it out, but I just wasn't going to let him come around me.
Congratulations. And the manager, any words?
We were fairly confident he would win this. The power figures he's been putting out last few weeks, he's been absolutely murdering the lads down on our home training roads, and he just needed a bit of luck on the day. He took the race by the horns himself and Greg Swinand, an almighty ride. Second last lap, they were 6 seconds for half a lap almost, which was just awesome, and they just went through the town and the gap went up, and then we knew that barring punctures there was only going to be one winner.